Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Cincinnati's offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this deep because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Royer. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. It's complete to the left. And the Bearcats get enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun. Pocket starts to collapse. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got room at the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He's back to throw on second down. Quarterback adapting. The Bearcats have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gonna run it. It's Maffa. At the 20, he's got space. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maffa. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Clemson will send the punt team out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Bearcats! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with a dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Got it behind the line. It's sacked.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete. A huge pickup. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That Listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Took a shot as he threw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They're going to throw it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, it's on the ground. High fall. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell the DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can flip the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. They'll go to the counter. Fights off a defender. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're bringing heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
1st down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to get to him. He's got the tight end. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kiner. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up. Second and short. The give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give on the inside. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Clemson will send the punt team out. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To the ground with the back. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking for a gap. It's Kiner. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, and it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 25 to Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. Touchdown, Bearcats! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The hand to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. 2nd down coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down, Bearcats.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Wiggles, fires deep toward the end zone. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's more.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to attack.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To throw, it's Klubnik. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bearcats are threatening in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Snags it over the middle.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Maffa.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Clemson jumps to the line. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the single back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Running with power. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.